Okay, Lonnie James, how you doing? All right, I was just reading your writing here. Okay, and then I've got your ad. Nice looking ad, by the way. So let's go ahead and jump over to the JPEG. I want to fit this in the window where we can. All right, looking good. All right, really nice looking ad. I think the color palette is just absolutely gorgeous. Very nice job. Little problematic that you don't have a little more sand at the bottom to move this up in the composition. Unfortunately, that's what we have to work with, so that's what we'll deal with, right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. Now, I think there's a couple of things that we can do to improve the actual composition, the mechanics of the page itself. And I think one of the main things impeding this beautiful harmony, this beautiful um, visual harmony in the page is the fact that the page is somewhat ununified because of the fact that you've got these semi-transparent stripes behind the headline, subhead, and the contact information where the logo is. I don't think you need those at all. Another thing I would recommend is not center aligning your type here. You want to left align that. The reason we don't center align type is because it doesn't do anything to activate the negative space. Left alignment creates uneven right rags and it creates beautiful negative space. I would recommend left aligning that type. As far as the headline and subhead treatment go, those are center aligned. And I think that the image itself is a little balanced to the right. So adding this to the left was smart. That was a good choice. But I think this just kind of looks like an afterthought, the placement of the headline and subhead. My recommendation here is to reduce the size of the flowers. Watch my cursor, something like that, right? Just enough to counterweight the heavy trees at the side. So, and then you're going to open up this whole space here. Then what I would do is I would take that left margin right there, come up here, and left align your headline. So flowers are about right here. Headline starts right here. Then for the subhead, go ahead and left that all align and align it to that left margin right there. You can leave the contact information alone. As a matter of fact, I'll address that in 1 second. But I really think that's going to really open this page up and create this wonderful visual harmony and a beautiful unity to the page itself. So try that. Now, as far as the bottom of the composition goes, I think there's a couple of areas that are problematic. Number one, the address and the logo are kind of overlapping the couple. And that couple is a prominent position in hierarchy, whether it's conscious or subconscious. The viewer is going to notice that couple. I would rather not cover them. I would recommend as we remove that bar from the back here, I'm going to remove that bar right there. You don't need it. I would reduce the logo size to something about like this, okay? And then reduce this type size as well so we can get away. You might want to drop this to 4 lines. Move the logo down a little bit, get a little bit of room to work with. You don't want to get too close to the margin, but you want to drop this down a little bit so you can align the baseline and then drop that St. Thomas VI to the second line. So you've got address, 2 lines on the address. That way you can get this away and not cover up the image with the type. So those are my only recommendations. I think this is a fantastic job. I do think those are try those recommendations I mentioned. I think you're going to be impressed. It's really going to open up the unity and the page harmony. I think it's really going to make for one gorgeous ad. All right. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.